this is the guy that you're putting the back of the company on, and John Cena's just doing a best hits and rerunning and nostalgia run. Now let's get to that. Let's talk about this.
Before we get into the Brock Lesnar return, how did you feel about Cody winning the title?
I mean, it felt a little early for John to lose the title, but if that's how they wanted to wrap it up and have him be a babyface out of nowhere, like he was never a massive heel. Like this guy was not just like he wasn't just wearing.
This man literally within not even a month did a complete 180 to be like, come on guys, I don't want to ruin wrestling. Come on, what do I look like?
What do you mean over the like this happened over the span of this was like 2 weeks max.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it started because he said randomly that he was burnt out and he didn't want to go against Cody, and then he wasn't there the week after, and then the week after was almost right by SummerSlam where he was basically was like, "Come on, guys, I don't want to ruin wrestling." So it was like not.
And
even...
he was telling the truth by all accounts, like because he followed through with the face turn. To me, it was very.
And you know why they did that? Triple H said, we need you to turn babyface so we can have Brock Lesnar come back, so we can, play our greatest hits. I personally am okay with Cody retaining the title. I don't like it in the long, and I didn't want it to happen this early, like you said. But I'm okay with Cody retaining the title if it means John Cena wasn't going against Brock Lesnar for the fucking title.
I'll take it. I was really hoping that somebody else new would have gotten the rub from taking the title from John Cena.
That too.
And it would have benefited from it, like an LA Knight or this.
But it seemed apparent that it was going to be Cody at some point. That because they wasn't putting John Cena up against new people. So I mean,
well, and they're not going to apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. They're gonna bring back everybody he fought and run it back.
They're gonna find some way to get Edge at his AEW contract.
Yep. Gonna have another name come back. Yep.
Let's talk about this.
On to the Brock Lesnar. Yep.
The Brock Lesnar thing. So I am a little bit neutral on Brock. I mean, we can't understate how the impact that he's had and how he was used within wrestling and certain storylines. And I mean, at times it did become overbearing. I think he was the first person who really was a prototype for the champion not defending the title in the modern wrestling era. He really was. And so you have to look at it holistically from the good and the bad. Then you have like the lawsuit there. I mean, I'm not really keeping up too much with that.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Like
I don't know. It's given who they're in bed with, he'll probably never. Vince probably won't even be facing any real consequences.
I personally don't want to see Brock Lesnar. I like Brock Lesnar in his heyday when he first came up. I was a fan of Brock Lesnar. Yeah. I don't really want to see Brock Lesnar come back to fight John Cena. But
no,
that's Triple H. That's something he has to do. Bring back a major star because he had had a surprise, and he knew people were sick of The Rock, and that wouldn't generate the same buzz as bringing back Brock Lesnar. Let's do Brock Lesnar. How about we do that? Even though it doesn't actually make fucking sense why Brock Lesnar comes back and then just attacks John Cena
at all. This is literally like 2014, and just from the optics of seeing Brock come down to the ring, what from a storyline perspective, like in the grand scheme of wrestling, what do we gain as fans from a storyline perspective that they're going to tell that we have not seen before with Brock and Cena? There's nothing. They have literally done everything that they could have done.
Running off nostalgia. That's what they're doing. That's what they're banking on, nostalgia.
And nobody wants to see this. I mean, what happens?
The same old. When they go against each other, spam the finishers, like you said. FU versus the F5. You know how that works.
The German suplex.
Yeah, you know how that works.
Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah, they're gonna keep doing that. But yeah, I'm not interested in see Brock Lesnar. It doesn't make me like, oh yeah, I need to check out Raw now. I definitely need to check out Raw or SmackDown or whatever he's gonna be on. But
I think it's a monumental waste. I think that if this is indicative of a bigger problem with how they are still insisting on using their bigger names. Like, if you are going to bring back Brock, could you not have him work with some of the younger talent? Like, I would love, like, apparently that was penciled in for this year's WrestleMania before all the lawsuit stuff came up. Brock and Gunther. I think that'd be a very fresh matchup. Brock and Braun Breaker. I don't know how you get there, but I'm just throwing out names of who you'd be interested to work with. Brock and Jacob Fatu.
I would rather see Brock and Gunther than, well, at this point, maybe not with how Gunther's acting. To be honest with you, he doesn't look like he can't do shit with Brock Lesnar at this point.
No.
But I would have wanted to see Brock Lesnar with Gunther, especially with Gunther don't have the title anymore. It doesn't have the title. So.
Hell, I'd rather see Brock versus Carmelo Hayes before I see him fight Cena again. I mean, of course Carmelo's gonna get mauled, but I mean, like literally, what is the benefit of John Cena going against Brock Lesnar in 2025? What does Brock gain from it?
Cash.